What's going on, you guys? You already know who it is, or maybe you don't. It's your boy Marcus Hill from Up the Hill Fitness, back with another video. And this is my third video in a row. I guess this is what we call consistency. And really, my goal here is to just, create a following for myself on multiple social media platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Up the Hill Fitness, and also teach people, that health is a lifestyle, right? I know people may be wondering, like, oh, where's the fitness content? This is the Fitness Up the Hill Fitness channel. Where's the fitness content? I will be posting fitness content as well. I actually need to make time to go to the gym near my house on like an off day or something like that, and just like make like tutorial videos. That's one of my starts. Like, I want to start making tutorial videos, like how-to videos, explaining to people how to do certain exercises. Start with that type of stuff and then go from there. But this video is not about how-tos, at least not from like an exercise standpoint, but more so from a life standpoint. Remember, you train for the uphill battle of life, and that looks different for everybody. I just so happen to be blessed with the interest in fitness at a young age, and that's something that helped me train myself to get through life's difficulties, life's hurdles, life's challenges, life's hardships. And don't get it confused, I have a great life. I've been very blessed, and I believe everything in my life happens for a reason. But the message I wanted to share with you guys today was, the importance of starting where you're at, right? And this is something that, I've struggled with in the past. And again, I think it stems from dealing with all or nothing thinking. If I can't do everything, what's the point of doing anything? And that there's a truth to that in an extent, if you ask me. But at the same time, you also need to be cool with starting where you're at. Be okay with being like, hey man, like, this is where I'm at, and I'm gonna do what I can with where I'm at and increase myself from there, build the foundation from there. And that, I always like to bring it back to fitness and health, because like I said, this is a fitness channel, so I'll bring it back to fitness and health. That is similar to when you start your fitness journey. Sorry, I'm trying to get my chapstick out of my pocket. Bear with me, please. But that is where you can, well, let me go back. Similar to when you start your fitness journey, right? You want to think about, okay, here's where I'm at. What can I do with where I'm at? Maybe you haven't made it up in your mind fully that this is something that you want to commit to. Remember, health is a lifestyle, so it's not just a goal, it's a lifestyle. You lead your life in a way that embodies health. And I use the word lead because living is a passive term. Everybody's living because everybody's breathing. But to lead your life in a certain way takes action. You gotta do some things to lead your life in a certain way. You can lead your life on the right path, the wrong path, the moderate path, whatever path you're on. Actions lead you down that path. And when it comes to health, maybe you haven't gotten to the point where you're like, yo, I made it up in my mind and in my heart and in my spirit. I want to change my life by getting in a healthier space. But you need to start somewhere. And I might have referenced this in a video before where I was like, it may even start with like, yo, I don't even have athletic sneakers. Maybe I should go to the store and buy a pair of sneakers. Or it can be like, yo, bump that. I'm not gonna spend money on those sneakers. I got flip-flops. That's all I can afford. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just go to the gym in my flip-flops. And obviously, I'm not recommending you do that because you can hurt yourself if you drop a weight on your foot. But what I'm trying to say is you need to start where you're at and be okay with not necessarily being where you want to be. Because honestly, most of the time, we don't even know where we're going to end up. I think that humans are overly confident in their, know-it-all. I'm not going to say there because I'm a human too. In our know-it-all mentality at times, when we think about like, oh, I know I can get this and do that. Listen, life is crazy. Life is unpredictable. We can control only what we can control. Like right now, I'm recording this video in my car. My phone's on the mount. I'm looking at the road about 95% of the time. And quite frankly, I could crash out right now. I could crash. That's not in my control. Obviously, I'm behind the wheel. But if somebody just whacked me, and I can't control the other car, right? So all my plans and all my things that I wanted to do in life, may not happen because I got into an accident. But I'll bring it back to my original point. Starting where you're at and realizing you can control what you can control and being okay with not being where you think you need to be in your mind is a power move. It's a power move. I used to think that, and I still struggle with this thought at times, I used to think that if I'm going to record videos on YouTube, I need to make sure that I have something to talk about. I need to make sure that I'm in the right, setting. I have a little setup in my house that I use, but I haven't used pretty much in a while just because of, life. But I need to be in the right setting. I need to have a haircut. I don't got no haircut. I'm just, rocking out in my car on my way to work. And this works for me right now. I'm just starting where I'm at. If this is what I can do, why not do it to the best of my capabilities? And then when the opportunity presents itself for me to do it better, I will do that. But you can't get better if you don't start where you're at, right? And eventually you are going to want to get to a better place with fitness and health. I don't think you're just gonna want to be, I'm just going to walk for the rest of my life. That's my exercise. Because eventually your body's going to hit a plateau. And that's the beauty in growth, right? Your body, your life, certain things in life, in nature, plateau. And it gives you an opportunity to grow some more. But you got, in order to plateau, you got to start somewhere. And I don't know why I'm holding this like a cigarette, but it's in my hand. Shout out to Manscaped. I am not sponsored by Manscaped, but they have some good products. I would take a sponsorship by Manscaped if they offer me one, but I'm not sponsored by anything. I sponsored myself, all right? But yeah, my fault, I had a brain fart. So the beauty in life is you will eventually hit a plateau. And again, when we think about the things that are going on in our life and we respond accordingly and we account for and then we implement or initiate and then we notice like the changes from that original thought, it empowers us to make the right choice. And I talked about that in my previous videos, where it's like, okay, cool, you start working out, you get into the gym, everything's going smoothly, you're finding that momentum. Now you hit a wall, you're like, damn, like what happened? Like I'm plateauing. Like I've been working out for a month now, I'm seeing the results a little bit, but I feel like I'm just plateauing. That's an opportunity for you to grow. However, you got to think appropriately and say, well, man, I'm done, man. I knew this wasn't going to work. Or you can say, look, this is a part of the journey and I'm just going to keep going from here. I'm just going to keep going. And there's another thing I want to touch on too before I wrap this video up. It's like, it's also not going to be perfect. Like I've definitely, perfectionism is a form of procrastination. I've definitely been a perfectionist. Everything has to be perfect. Like, for example, I gotta record a video every day. If I don't record a video every day, I'll never... Listen, sometimes I may not have anything to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna force myself to find something to talk about. That may also be a form of plateau. Oh man, I'm plateauing with the messages from Marcus in the car. Let me think about something else that I can start doing to keep that spark alive. Or to light another candle, because that candle's already lit. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you think, respond, what you account for, and then what you initiate or implement from there, and then you notice what it is that you are doing from that initial thought and how it's working in your favor or working against you. It all depends, man. It all depends on where you're at in your journey. Sometimes we make some choices that, don't always put us in the best position. Like I said, we may choose to procrastinate for whatever reason, and that may prolong our process. But again, I do believe that we are going to get to where we're supposed to be. And if you just start where you are and you continue to just push forward from there, you will get to a destination that you didn't even know you could get to. It all starts with the thought. It all starts with how you train yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit, so that you can move in that direction. And that's really what Up the Hill Fitness is all about. Again, my journey with fitness has just been, it's helped me get through a lot of things that, we struggle with in life, whether it be a breakup, loss of a loved one, getting terminated from a job, financial woes. Like, working out has been something that I could always turn to and say, you know what, man, I'm gonna take this energy that I'm feeling and put it into a workout, recycle it, so that it can fuel me in the right way, add fuel to the fire, and not burn the house down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not perfect. I still struggle with things. I've made choices that have set me back. But honestly, sometimes a setback, I was thinking about this too, sometimes a setback can be the thing that helps you propel forward, like a slingshot. Or like in basketball, a step back can help you get a better shot off. You know what I mean? But everything comes down to your thought process and how you perceive it to be. And if it's is it working for you or against you? It's all about how you perceive it to be. But yeah, man, just start where you're at. And this is not me telling you, once you hear this video, get off here and go do it right now. What does Shia LaBeouf say? Do it now. Like, that's not the message, man. But if this can inspire you to just think for a second, like, what would happen if I just started that idea or that thing I wanted, like, right now? Like, just what if it was a book or a blog you wanted to write? What if I just went to the gym and got a gym membership today, like after work or before I go to work? The gym is right there. What if I just walked in there and got the gym membership? That's a seed. That's a seed that's going to get planted, and if you nurture it, it will sprout. And that's an important factor to growth. Starting where you're at and not comparing yourself to anybody else's journey, because your journey is unique to you. And I know that's so cliche, but it's true. Your journey is unique to you, and you'll learn and grow along the way if you just start where you're at. It might just be listening to this video. But yeah, man, that's pretty much the message I had. You want to start where you're at. This video, if you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend. Or if you don't like it, thumbs down it, and then share it with a friend and talk crap about it. I don't know, like I don't know. Like, whatever floats your boat, you can leave me a positive comment, negative comment. Just don't, try to be gentle with the comments, man, But yeah, man, I think that's about it. I'm gonna wrap this up, get on with the rest of my day. I hope you guys enjoy your day. Start where you're at. Peace.